Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to walk you through something that can seriously upgrade your Pine script workflow in TradingView, how to create and use a custom library. Whether you're looking to save time, write cleaner code, or even collaborate with other traders, understanding libraries is a total game changer. By the end of this tutorial, you'll not only know how to set up a library in TradingView, but you'll also see why it's so valuable. Trust me, you'll wonder how you ever scripted without it. Let's jump right in and start with why libraries matter in the first place. Imagine you're writing Pine scripts for different strategies and repeatedly coding the same moving averages or risk management calculations in each script. That can get really tedious, and let's be honest, it's easy to make copy-paste mistakes that way. With a library, you create that chunk of code just once. For example, say you write a moving average function and stick it in a library. Now, anytime you need it in a new script, you simply call it from the library. No more rewriting the same code or hunting for bugs in multiple places. Libraries also make your scripts neater and more modular. Think of your main scripts as the driver's seat and the library as the engine under the hood. With all your complex or repeated logic tucked away nicely in a library, your main scripts become much easier to read and maintain. This separation is a huge help, especially once your code starts to grow in size and complexity. Now let's talk about collaboration. TradingView allows you to either keep your libraries private or publish them so others can use them too. Imagine building a math utilities library or a set of candlestick analysis tools. You can share your work with the whole community, making it easier for everyone to advance their trading strategies. And on the flip side, you can also import libraries published by others, giving you access to some advanced techniques and custom tools without having to code everything yourself, which is a huge time saver. Alright, ready to see how it's done? First, go to the TradingView website and make sure you're logged into your account. At the top, click on Products. You'll see the option for Pine Script Editor. Click on that to open up the editor. Now look below the script area for the option to create new. This is where the magic happens. Select Library from the dropdown. This small step tells TradingView you're not writing a typical indicator or strategy, but instead building a reusable code module. Once you do this, a new script will pop up, and just below the initial comments, you'll notice the library name in green text. Don't worry if you want to give it a personalized name, just change that as you like. This name is what you and others, if you publish it, will reference when importing the library later. Go ahead and write your functions or variables inside the script. Maybe you create a custom indicator calculation or just set up your favorite EMA formula. Take your time here. Remember, everything you write in this library can be reused in future scripts with just a simple import. When you're ready, click Add to Chart. This is how you get ready to publish your library. TradingView will prompt you to fill in some details about your library, like its name, description, and maybe even some versioning notes. Give it a clear description that helps others understand what your library does at a glance. After filling that out, hit Create or Publish, and boom, the library is now available. You've just made your first TradingView library. Just like that, you've not only organized your own scripting process, but you might have made something useful for the whole trading community. If you ever need some more advanced analysis or custom functions, remember, there are tons of public libraries out there that you can easily import and use, just like how an app store works. Alright, that's a wrap for today's tutorial. If you found this helpful, make sure to hit the like button and let me know in the comments if you have any questions about using Pine script libraries, or if there's another TradingView feature you want to see covered. And of course, don't forget to subscribe for more tutorials just like this. Thanks for watching and happy coding.